Hey guys, what's going on? This is Jeff Lenney. I'm coming to you from my beautiful home office in beautiful Orange County, California. And what I'm going to be doing is giving you my review of the Kibo Code Quantum, of course, by my good friends Aidan Booth and Steve Clayton. Now, obviously, you know the Kibo Code Quantum launches on January 25th or 26th of 2021. And it's going to be a live training. This is the old version, which launched in January of 2020. Hell of a year, and glad it's over. And the training is done live every single week for 8 weeks. You're going to be given live training sessions. Additional training dripped out throughout the week. You're going to have Q&A webinars, new software and training released every single week. If they gave it to you all at once, like you see right here, I promise the success rate would not be as high because there really is a lot to go through. And, you want to treat this like an education at a university, but a fraction of the price, You're not going to want to get an entire university degree or education in a couple of weeks. You're not going to want to try to cram everything with the Kibo Code and the Kibo Code Quantum and other products like it. You want to take your sweet time studying it, implementing it, learning it, watching it, taking notes. I mean, I spent multiple hours on every session of this because I was taking notes on my notepad on my computer. I was rewatching certain videos. I was taking more notes, researching things even further because I've got the kind of mind that I need to. I can't just watch something. I need to learn it by doing it and by taking notes, by repeating it, by digesting it, relearning it. So you want to do the same thing. You want to make sure you take your time when you go through this stuff. So, give yourself a few hours per week to go through this stuff. It is very much part-time, and I promise, you'll be making money the first month if you follow the training, and by the end of month 2, you're going to be quite happy, I think, with what you've learned and what you're starting to accomplish. So that being said, the Kibo Code is actually a drop shipping course, but a drop shipping training program is software, but you're going to be drop shipping products from the US. So, a real popular business model now is drop shipping things from China that you buy for $1. For example, this is a paracord grenade is what it's called. It's a survival kit. It's got a fishing line in there, tinfoil for cooking, a few sharp blades. Of course, you got 20 or 30 feet of this real strong rope here as well. Got a survival whistle right here. You can buy that for $1, sell it for $6 or $8. Same thing, I've got the survival paracord bracelet right here as well. It's got a compass, a fire starter, a whistle as well right here. And again, same deal. You can buy it for $1, sell it for $6 or $8 online, or you can give it away for free and sell for $10 shipping. The main problem with Chinese products, and these are actually great quality, is they're being shipped from China. So if your customer is in New York City or Los Angeles or the Midwest or Indiana, Fort Worth, Texas, it's going to take 3 to 6 weeks for them to get it. It's not going to be quick. And they're going to be upset. They're going to complain. They're going to try to get a refund. It happens, unfortunately. With the Kibo Code Quantum, you don't need to be selling stuff from China, your profit margins are going to be probably the same, if not better, and you're going to be drop shipping products from the US of A, which is awesome. So, you might sell something for $75, but it might only cost you $25 to purchase it. And the beauty is you do not have to have any inventory up front. I've had bags full of these things before. And when I was selling them myself on Amazon. And, with the Kibo Code Quantum, you don't have to sell a single thing. You can sell, 20 items, 30 items, 20,000 items if you want. And they're not going to be shipped out. They're going to be shipped once you pay for them yourself with the customer's money, which is an awesome way of doing things. So anyways, the Kibo Code, the original one here, is awesome. Let me kind of give you some feedback, some basics about what it's about. It's a drop shipping program, obviously, and it was done via a Shopify store you build out. So Shopify, you do have to pay for. I think it's $60 a month for the plan that they recommend. There's other plans as high as a few $100 a month. So Shopify is amazing for those that know it and use it. I love it. But Aidan and Steve have came up with their own program now, which you're going to be learning about if you haven't already. Excuse me, I should get some water. So they have spent literally hundreds of thousands of dollars this past year, I should say, I'm building out the software, and it's going to make running the business model even faster and easier for people. And you, of course, are not going to have to spend a dime to use it. It's included with your purchase. So right there, that's $60 a month free that you're not having to pay anymore. That's their dollar, their money. They take care of that for you. So how this works, guys, of course, is you know that you're going to build a high quality generic domain name, and they've got tools to help you find those. You don't have to find something like jeffsurvivaltools.com or whatever. You want to find something that's catchy and brandable, and they've got tools to help you come up with those names. Next up, you do want to set up a simple store with a preloaded high converting theme, which takes only 60 seconds to do, which is freaking phenomenal. Next up, you're going to be pinpointing profitable products using their software, which I've actually got right here, from a selection of 3 million items, the profit vault right here. Excuse me. There are literally 3 million items in this bad boy that you can search through. And I'm not going to go through it and do it now, but this is the kind of stuff you can be selling here. And if you look at this, for example, climbing cat decor. This costs you $13, and you can sell it for $36. Or, I don't know what that is, but a Dragon Shield matte clear shield sleeves with free shipping. And it tells you the supplier, where you can buy it, and how it's shipped. And then, of course, you got these things here. I don't know what half this stuff is, but apparently people search for it, and they do buy it, which is all that matters, right? That's all that matters. And you've got the picked for you products, which you get 5 of. Now, this is actually really cool. I can refresh this list here probably 5 or 10 different times or so and get a list of different products right now that nobody else is going to be selling. So when I start my first store, when you start your first store, you want to pick items from this. And again, once you pick something from here, it's removed from the entire inventory. That's why you only get 5, and nobody else in the Kibo Code Quantum will be able to sell that product, only you. So when people search Bing for it, Yahoo, Google, etc., they're going to be finding your listing, no one else's. And honestly, guys, all it takes is 2 or 3 solid products to really get up to 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 per day in profit once you scale. And I know that sounds really, really scary and kind of impossible to comprehend, but when you are going to be selling things that people are actively looking for and buying, and you're getting your products in front of the audience, the audience that is looking to buy those, it's going to work out really well. And the traffic source for this is actually Google. It's actually Bing Shopping and Google Shopping. So if we go to Bing, for example, which people do use, believe it or not, people might search for, I don't know, electronics, stuff like this, People might search for specific items they're going to be searching for. Let me think of an example here. Okay, here we are. Things like this, a universal shoulder harness. People search for this specifically, and you, with a Bing Shopping ad, are going to be having your item placed right up in here. And the reason you start with Bing, actually, is because it's a lot cheaper than Google. And then once you start making profit, you can bring it over to Google as well and rake in even more money. And, believe it or not, probably 50-50 or so people buy between Amazon and Google Shopping, Bing Shopping, online shopping sites. In fact, I'm not bragging, but this watch right here is an $11,000 Panerai Luminor. Let me show you the camera real quick. And of course, they have this on Amazon, but I wanted to buy it from a trusted resource, trusted seller with the best price. So I actually went to Google or Bing Shopping. What is that? The 1441, I think. 1441, and I was able to find the person with the best price. Mine's, of course, an all black one right down there. Panerai 1441 black. So, $11,000 right there. 12,800, 9,000. That's not the black one though. So that's kind of how the process works with Bing Shopping and Google Shopping. People want to just simply find the best and the most trusted sources, which is why I do this. I actually bought my watch via a watch reseller or a watch seller I found on Google Shopping. So people do make purchases from there, both big and small. It's not just all about Amazon or going through clever funnels on Facebook where you're drop shipping your survival bracelets or or leather wallets, for example. So that's how that works. So anyways, guys, if we go to the training itself here, there is a ton of training, guys. There's a ton of training released every week. If you look at module 1, and I'm not going to go through all of this, guys. There's hours and hours of content to go through here. Of course, again, it was Shopify beforehand. You don't need Shopify anymore, which is great. So this is going to be irrelevant. But yeah, there's just a ton of awesome training. And so again, I'm going to kind of go back to what I was saying before, is you've got the software that helps you find the products. Boom, right here. You load up your store with those listings, which you can do real quickly. Boom, it's going to be done by their software. Now again, the best part is when sales are made, other USA-based suppliers drop ship the products to the customers directly, so you never have to touch any inventory. And then what you do is when you start making sales, you optimize. You keep the profitable products on your store, and you remove the ones that do not sell. Then you keep on scaling and replicating the process over and over again to find winning products while increasing your profits simultaneously. So it gets repetitive. And it kind of gets boring at times, but it really does get exciting when you start making that money, start making those sales. And again, the nice thing about this one is, again, there's no Amazon, no inventory, no overseas suppliers, and there's actually something even better. This year, they're going to be focusing on free traffic sources as well. So obviously, Kibo Code, as I explained before, the primary focus was Bing Shopping, Google Shopping. It was paid traffic, which is cheap, really cheap. It's not that expensive compared to Facebook ads and stuff. So paid traffic will still play a major part of this, but they're going to be putting a major focus this year as well on free traffic, including Facebook, Instagram, organic traffic, search engines, and other sources as well. And, so again, a lot of people are curious how much money they have to spend on paid traffic, or maybe they can't afford it. So this time you get to choose free traffic or paid traffic. For myself, I'm an SEO guy. I love search engine optimization. But the success I have had with the Kibo Code so far and the paid traffic, I'm going to stick to both. A hybrid of both paid and free, because honestly the paid stuff really, really works, and it works really, really freaking well. So anyways, guys, that being said, obviously I cannot go through everything now, but I wanted to show you that, hey, I'm actually a member. I'm not just trying to BS you, trying to steal your commissions. Of course, I do get a commission if you do buy via my link, which of course I would certainly appreciate. And if you do buy via my link, I've got some pretty cool bonuses, which I am making available. And this is not even done yet. But if you Google Kibo Code Review Jeff Lenney, or Kibo Code Quantum Review Jeff Lenney, or if you're watching this on YouTube, if you look in the link down below, I'm going to put a link to my review. I will be updating this with more information as I get it from Aidan. I have known Aidan for a while now. There's me and him at a Onyx Singal's event, I believe, in Vegas in 2015. But I've got some pretty good details on the Kibo Code, the original one, how it works. And then, honestly, the new one is pretty much the same. There's just better software for building your stores. And of course, you got the free traffic training as well. And they've taken the best parts of the first one and improved them even more so. Anyways, here we are. Here's me showing that I've gone through the training. Bonus, other way, there's myself and Onyx, myself and Aidan and Dory Friend having dinner at Onyx event. That was awesome. Me on stage with Onyx. There's me and Aidan. Again, a different picture, I think. Me on stage in Washington, D.C., and me on stage in Dublin, Ireland. And my point of showing you guys this stuff is I'm the real deal. I'm not just some hack behind a fake website and a fake picture. This is me, what you see is what you get. I am the real deal affiliate marketer. I do this full time. I don't have a day job. I have not had a day job in quite some time now. This is my dedicated home office. It's not a bedroom I sleep in. I don't have a couch or bed down there. I work full time doing this and support my family doing so as well. And people recognize me as a pretty good affiliate marketer, which is why I've got to speak at events like in DC and Vegas and freaking Dublin, Ireland. I loved Ireland. That was an amazing opportunity. I got to speak out there. So bonuses, I am doing the course with you. There's me actually in a first class seat going out to Dublin, Ireland, or that could have been first class out to London. I forget. That's one of the two, though. But I'm going to be doing the course. I'm going to be doing the course with you. I'll be attending the live training, building my own store step by step, adding products, sending traffic, etc. So if you get stuck along the way and you need help, you can email me at any time, and I'll be more than happy to help you in any way. Understand that's within reason that I can. Number 2, personal coaching with me, with this guy. You can hop on a 30 to 60 minute Skype call with me where I will review your store and plan once it's set up or answer any questions you have. Social ad hacks. If you don't know Matt Ford is an amazing entrepreneur, affiliate marketer, speaker, a good friend of mine as well. I'm going to be giving you guys access to his social ad hacks course by Matt. It's previously sold for $9.97. It shows you how to generate real results with social media ads. So guys, if you ever see Facebook ads that never stop following you for big courses, big products online, that's probably Matt doing the ads. Matt does ads for a lot of people like Mike Filsame and other massive gurus you probably know about. And he's the one that does their Facebook ads and generates them a shit ton of money doing so. Matt explains that better than anyone else here can do so. Retargeting revenue. Again, if you visit somebody's website and suddenly you're seeing ads everywhere on Facebook, Instagram, Google, YouTube, etc., that is called retargeting. Again, Matt does it better than almost anybody I can think of. And he does it for the big names, big wigs as well. And this course has not been released yet, but in this course Matt takes you by the hand and shows you how to do it step by step. And I'm going to be adding some more bonuses. This is still early. I'm doing this video about a month and a half before the launch, so I can try to get it in position so people can see it. So make sure you go back and check out my website if you haven't done so recently. But I think you're going to be really happy with the training and with the bonuses I add on to make it better. Now here's the thing, I need to talk to Aidan about this still. Last year there was going to be a Kibo Code live event in Florida, in Orlando in April. And of course the coronavirus kind of kissed that goodbye, unfortunately. So I don't know if there's going to be a live event or not. If there is a live event in person, I'm going to be hosting a meetup in a VIP suite the day before or something, if that happens. Hopefully it happens. If not, we'll do it in 2022. That being said, guys, if you have any questions, please don't be shy. Let me know. Thank you guys for watching, and talk to you soon.